we need to talk about what's coming next, because it is going to blow your mind. If you thought our current teams were crazy, just wait until you see the leaks we have for version 3.4 of Wuthering Waves. But before we jump into the rest of the events, a quick word from today's sponsor. Lootbar.gg is a site that gives you big discounts on your in-game purchases. Let's take Wuthering Waves as an example. You can actually see the price difference right away when you compare. The process is super simple. Pick the pack you want, click Top Up, choose your payment method, and that's it. Your rewards show up right on your account. And don't worry, your login info is completely cleared after the transaction, so it's safe. New users can get up to 21% off plus additional discount coupons from the link in the description. And yes, first-time top-up bonuses are available as well. Lucy is officially on the horizon, and from everything we are seeing in her ascension requirements, she is going to be an absolute game changer. Hear me out. We all know that incredibly frustrating feeling of pulling a brand new, highly anticipated character, watching that gorgeous golden animation on your screen, and then realizing you have absolutely zero materials to actually level them up. You end up having to bench them for 3 weeks while you painfully grind out bosses and domains. It's the absolute worst, right? But not this time. Today, let's break this down together. We are going to architect the ultimate pre-farm strategy so that the very second Lucy drops, you can instantly max her out and take her straight into the hardest content the game has to offer. But really quick, before we dive into the exact material breakdown, I have some massive news for you guys. We are officially doing a Lunite subscription giveaway the exact moment the channel hits 300 subscribers. If you want a chance to win, all you have to do is drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below with your UID plus your answer to the big question I'm going to ask you at the end of this video. It really helps out the channel a lot, and hey, who doesn't love free Lunites? Let's get into the actual farming strategy. Okay, picture this. Instead of just looking at standard spreadsheets, we need to talk about where we are actually going to be spending our time. Version 3.4 is introducing a brand new area called Sun War Night City, which is located deep within La Haroy. Guys, this is going to be so much fun. According to the early information, this location strongly resembles the iconic neon-drenched Night City from Cyberpunk Adrenos. This completely flips how we usually experience exploration in this game. We are trading our traditional sweeping fantasy landscapes for what sounds like a massive, gritty, futuristic cityscape. Within this massive new urban zone, you are going to be hunting down a brand new Resonator Ascension material called Past Memories. You are going to need to collect exactly 60 Past Memories. These are exclusively required to fully ascend Lucy to her maximum level cap. Farming these Past Memories is going to naturally push us to explore every single alleyway and rooftop of this new cyber-inspired region. It's the perfect excuse to soak in the atmosphere while making your account ridiculously strong. Now, you can't have a cyberpunk-themed update without some heavy-hitting enemies, and Lucy's Ascension demands that we take down a brand new overworld boss. Get ready to fight the Nightmare Atom Smasher. This is where the concept of power creep starts to show its face in the best way possible. With boss materials tied to an enemy named Nightmare Atom Smasher, you just know her kit is going to be aggressive. We're likely looking at some serious role compression here. She's going to basically do the job of 2 characters at once, making her your new best friend for clearing high-level holograms. You will need to secure a total of 46 Nightmare Flash Drives. These crucial items drop directly from the Nightmare Atom Smasher boss encounter. Because this boss is locked behind the version 3.4 update, you absolutely cannot pre-farm this specific item right now. Once the patch drops, this boss needs to be your primary target. Stamina limitations mean this is going to be a massive bottleneck, so plan your wave plates accordingly. But we aren't stopping at just Ascension. To truly push her damage ceiling through the roof, we have to talk about her skill upgrades. This is where the real grind begins. You are going to need a hyper-rare material called Gold in Memory. Players must collect a total of 26 Gold in Memory items to max out her abilities. This highly sought-after material drops from Sigillum, a brand new weekly boss arriving in 3.4. To challenge Sigillum, you will need to travel northwest of the Resonance Nexus in the Twilight Forest. From there, you will enter a portal known as the Gate of the Lost Star to initiate the fight. Weekly bosses are the ultimate time gate. Missing even a single week of farming Sigillum can severely delay your progression. Make sure this boss fight is the very first thing you cross off your checklist every single weekly reset. Okay, so we know what is locked behind the upcoming patch. But what makes pre-farming so incredibly satisfying is crossing off half your checklist before the update even goes live. Right now, today, you can start hoarding the core materials that are going to drain your resources. First up, the exoswarm cores. Lucy is incredibly hungry for these, requiring them for both her base ascension and her skill tree. They are heavily utilized across multiple progression systems, meaning you are probably going to run out of them much faster than you think. Here is the exact breakdown of what you need to grind out. For Resonator Ascension, you need 4 LF Exoswarm cores, alongside 12 MF Exoswarm cores, plus 12 HF Exoswarm cores, and finally 4 FF Exoswarm cores. For skill upgrades, the cost skyrockets here, demanding 25 LF Exoswarm cores, an additional 28 MF Exoswarm cores, a hefty 40 HF Exoswarms, and a massive 57 FF Exoswarm cores. You can farm these bad boys by grinding out forgery challenges. If you have a surplus of lower tier cores, you can easily upcycle them using the synthesizer. Alternatively, you can always buy them from the item exchange store for 15 Ophilate cores, or simply hunt down specific overworld enemies that drop them while you are out exploring. Next on your immediate to-do list are the combustor materials. These are strictly for leveling up her skills to ensure she hits like an absolute truck. Think of these as the secret sauce for your account's damage output. Start by gathering 25 incomplete combustors. Next, you will need 28 aftertune combustors. Following that, prepare to farm 55 remnant combustors. Lastly, secure 67 reverb combustors, which are the premium tier of this resource. Just like the cores, you can acquire these combustors through the synthesizer, by completing forgery challenges, or by actively hunting down material supply chests. Since these are also used for weapon enhancements, you have to be super careful not to accidentally spend them on a side character's weapon right before Lucy drops. Finally, let's talk about the universal currency that dictates absolutely everything we do: shell credits. You are going to be spending a small fortune to get Lucy fully operational. If you think you have enough right now, I promise you, double check your inventory. To fully ascend her, the total cost is going to run you exactly 1,030,000 shell credits. To fully upgrade all of her skills and unlock her maximum potential, it will cost an additional 2,030,000 shell credits. That is worth 3 million shell credits in total. You need to start aggressively running your simulation training. Do not forget to clear out the elusive store exchange, participate in every single ongoing event, and never miss your daily quests. Keeping a massive reserve of this currency is the only way to guarantee a smooth, stress-free upgrade process. Pre-farming might seem a little intimidating when you look at all these massive numbers laid out at once, but trust me, it is entirely worth the effort. By taking care of the exoswarm cores, combustors, and shell credits right now, you are completely isolating your workload. When version 3.4 finally arrives, you won't be scrambling. You can just kick back, enjoy the incredible neon aesthetics of Night City, and focus purely on getting those nightmare flash drives and gold in memory drops. Lucy is shaping up to be the ultimate wildcard for our rosters, and having her maxed out on day one is going to feel incredible. Alright, real quick before you slide out of here, let's talk about that giveaway. Like I said, the absolute second the channel hits 300 subs, I'm hooking one of you guys up with a free Lunite subscription. To get your name in the bracket for that, all you've got to do is drop your game UID down in the comments. But you also have to tell me, who are you honestly planning to pair Lucy with when she finally drops? Are you going all in on a hyper carry setup to let her completely dominate the field, or do you have a crazy, fast-paced, quick-swap team composition in mind? I am incredibly hyped to see what kind of wild synergy you guys are cooking up, and I'll be reading through all your builds.